So, guys, it is Wednesday, June 1st, and I am super excited to be doing our team call tonight. Welcome to the new coaches that we have on the call tonight. I know we have Christine on here, and we have Dan, and I'm sure we have some other new coaches who will be listening to the recording. I have to tell you guys, I don't know the exact number because I'm really bad at tracking things, but we have had a good amount of coaches join Team Fit and Fulfilled in the last week alone, and I'm super excited. Like, the energy I feel like is buzzing, which has me really fired up. So hopefully you guys can feel that too, and you're using it to propel your businesses forward, and to also just propel your health and your fitness and nutrition forward as well, because I think when we're all positive and hyped up, it just keeps us all on track. So anyway, that's kind of my piece there. I'm not going to do our shout outs tonight for Success Club because, yes, we are now into June, so May is over. However, for some reason, the back office is taking a little while to update, and I know that there are some people who have more Success Club points than are showing up on my end. So I don't want to give any misinformation. So I'll wait on that, and I promise as soon as they're updated, I will shout everyone out. But I will tell you that you guys are rocking it. I think Kim had something like SC21, which was amazing, like amazing. So, whatever she's doing it well, right? So shout out to her, and also shout out to Sherry Bethman, who I think her PV this week is like something around 600. So you guys are rocking it. And, the cool thing about it is that not only are you driving your businesses and your Success Club points, but you're delivering on results. You're getting results and you're helping your customers get results. So it's just a really cool thing. So that being said, we are now moving into the month of June. And I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite times because, first of all, if I look back at the last 2 years of my business, June and July are huge months. People just had Memorial Day weekend. They had to wear less clothing and get into a bathing suit, and they probably, drank and ate their way through it, and now they're feeling guilty. So they're ready to plug into their fitness and nutrition, fitness and nutrition. Yeah. So that's what we're here for. And the cool thing is Beachbody realizes that. So the promos this month are the 21-Day Fix or 21-Day Fix Extreme Challenge Packs, as well as the 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme Kickstart Packs, which include the 3-day refresh. In addition, the 3-day refresh itself is $5 off for the regular kit and $10 off for the complete kit. So that's a really great time for you to scoop it up if you guys are thinking of doing the refresh. I have done it a few times. It's a great thing to have a transformation to share with people, because a lot of people, let's face it, unfortunately want a quick fix. And the 3-day refresh gives that to them. But the thing that I really promote it for is the fact that it just, it's a cleanse, but you're able to eat on it. You feel refreshed afterwards. You kick your cravings to the curb. You kick those bad habits, and you feel much better afterwards. So if you were thinking of doing that, now is a good time to do it, and to get some of your challengers or past customers on board with you, or maybe even we can do it team wide. That would be fun, because it's always nice to have some people doing it with you. The other big thing that's happening for those of you who are new coaches and did not experience this around Black Friday, 2 times a year, right around Black Friday and in June coming up, Beachbody does a flash sale. So it's usually on programs and accessories and equipment that aren't necessarily the most popular at the time, but maybe have been. So they do a huge sale. It's not on challenge packs. Shakeology is never on sale, and the performance line will not be on sale. However, it's things like older programs. So Insanity will be on sale. Turbo Fire, Les Mills Combat will be on sale. Usually like Brazil butt lift or things like that. And then, like resistance bands might be on sale, medicine ball, stability ball, things like that will be on sale. So that's a good thing for you to promote to your current customers who maybe are already on Shakeology HD and just want to spice it up with something new or need some equipment. It's also a good time for you to stock up on some like giveaways, because you can really, shipping usually kind of stinks on it, to be honest with you, but you can get things super cheap. So that's something to consider. The dates for that will be June 7th through 14th, and they usually don't launch it until like right before. So the 7th is, I think, yeah, Tuesday. So I would assume that we won't be seeing that until Monday. So you just want to be ready with like, you know, an email list or like a message typed up that you can kind of just plug the details into, that you can send out to, you know, if you pull up all of your email addresses from your customers. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Grayson is screaming. Sorry. All right. Grayson's screaming. So, so that's June 7th through 14th. What I was saying is you can go into your Coach Online office and look at your customer list and pull up all of their email addresses, and you can email them, or you can, you know, privately message them, or whatever your, you know, method of contact is for that. Success Club, you have most of the Success Club promotions this month. Your rewards are going to be tied to Summit, Coach Summit. I know there are a big group of us going to Coach Summit in Nashville in July. So there's some exciting things there, but if you are not going to Summit, you still get a reward for hitting Success Club. And the reward this month is a webinar invitation with Marcus Buckingham, who is a guru with the Gallup, I want to say, industry. And then also, if you were to hit Diamond this month, you and your sponsor coach will both get an exclusive Diamond shirt that they're running a promotion for this month. So that's what's going on for the month of June. Lots of information, lots of exciting stuff, lots of stuff to propel your business forward. And it's a really, like I said, a really exciting time. So I just wanted to talk about all those things. I wanted to talk to you about what I'm going to be doing, what my game plan is, and kind of how I'm going to go about it. So, you know, it's obviously very important to set your goals at the beginning of the month, but not only to set your goals. Like you can say, I'm going to hit Success Club 10, but you want to ask yourself how. So you want to then have an action plan. And that's what we're here for, because especially if you are a brand new coach, you're thinking, yeah, I want to hit whatever she's talking about, Success Club. Yeah, that sounds good, but how the heck do I do it? So you don't have to take, you know, we're here to take that guesswork out of it for you and to share with you what works for us. So, that's what I wanted to talk about. So I have to tell you that the 21-Day Fix is probably, it's hands down the most popular program that Beachbody has. It's, you know, it launched actually when I joined as a coach. That's the program that was launching. So that was the program I signed up with. And, you know, I will say with, you know, 100% honesty that it was a game changer for me. You know, we live in a society where people have tried every fad diet that's out there, and they've done some desperate things. And, you know, I think it's because we are so misinformed as a society as far as our nutrition is concerned. And the 21-Day Fix takes that and gives you a solution. And it gives you a solution that's going to give you lifelong results, that's going to, you know, help you to create healthy habits, to help you to have, you know, to do it the right way, and to know and understand why and what your body needs. So, you know, that is when I have someone come to me 9 times out of 10, that's the program that I recommend to them, because it's a one-stop shop. It's their 30-minute workouts, which who doesn't have time for that? It's their nutrition program that's going to teach them about portion control and teach them about balance. You know, and I even had one of my best friends just started the 21-Day Fix last week. And she is someone who goes to the gym. When she is on, she's on. She goes to the gym. She hits it hard. She, like, you know, can bench press me, and, you know, has had tremendous success in doing that. So when I was talking to her about the 21-Day Fix, she was like, all right, well, what size weights do I need? And I said, well, you need, you know, a light set and a heavy set. So you could start out with, like, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, light and heavy. So, like, you know, 8 and 12 or 10 and 15 if you want to lift a lot. She's like, do you understand what I lift? And I'm like, yeah, but this is different. Like, you're working out for 30 minutes straight, and it's low weight and high reps. And she was like, all right. And then I was checking in with her, you know, how are your containers going? And what did you eat today? And she's telling me what she ate, and she totally avoided carbs. And I'm like, well, wait, where were your yellow containers? Oh, do I have to eat those? Like, she has it so ingrained in her mind that she has to, you know, work out like really crazy and eliminate carbohydrates. And she's not the only one. And I tried to explain, this program was formulated, like Beachbody didn't just decide like, oh, these containers are cute, let's roll a dice and see how many containers we think everyone should have. Like, it's based on science. And the reason that we are so successful as coaches is because we have a successful company who have put in the research to come up with the best programs to get people results. So now she is about 2 weeks in. She is about 15 pounds down on the 21-day fix. She's eating her yellow containers, not literally. And she is more sore from those workouts than from her heavy workouts at the gym. So just a testament to the fact that this program works. And the fact that it is, it's a good program for anyone, but especially for someone who needs to have that education that is so important so that they do have the long-lasting results and that they do not get frustrated and don't feel like it's a guessing game. So that's why I'm so excited about the 21-day fix. And hopefully that kind of enlightens you a little bit to hear it from my perspective. And to kind of be able to take that and explain it to people and explain it to your customers. Because like I said, it's just a one-stop shop. Like the workouts, if you're not familiar with it, you have a day of cardio. A Monday is cardio. Tuesday is upper body. Wednesday is Pilates. Thursday is lower body. Friday is another cardio. Saturday is a mix of like cardio, weights, and Sunday is yoga. So you're working out 7 days, but you have those built-in active rest days. And because you're working different parts of the body, you're getting those recovery time as well. So it's just like, I can't say enough about it. It's truly, truly an amazing, amazing program. And I love that we have that as an option. And it's actually, when you look at the other programs that have launched since then, they tie that fixed nutrition into them as well, which is really great. So that's kind of where it's at. So what I am doing right now, my goals, in case you didn't see them, are to hit SC20 this month, which is high for me, just so you guys know, if you're not, like Kim is crazy for hitting SC21, crazy awesome. That's not like typical. So when I say 20, it's like really setting my sights on big stuff, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. I really want to do that. And also to move my second business center, which is basically another version of me as a coach, to Diamond. So those are my goals. So when I sit down and I think about how am I going to do that, I write out my calendar for June, and I'm launching my first challenge. My challenge group for the month is going to launch on June 13th. So what I'm doing right now is something different. I'm doing a little bit of a sneak peek into what a challenge group is. And I created an event, and I'm adding people into this challenge group page that's going to be the challenge group. But for right now, it's just a sneak peek. I'm giving my transformation, my story. I'm going to talk about what is Shakeology. I'm going to talk about what they can expect to learn from me, and just give them a little bit of a taste of what it's like to be supported. So I have to really pour into that because that's where my challengers are going to be coming from. And then the second half of the month will be focused on recruiting. So between those two things, I'll be getting to my Success Club goals. So, that being said, you are going to set goals for yourself. But what I want you, like I said, to think about is, it's all well and good to set your goals, but what are you going to do to achieve them? So you have to, if you're a brand new coach, I'm going to go over this in your coach training, and I'm going to go over it a little bit on the new coach call tomorrow night. But, the 4 vital behaviors, one of the most important vital behaviors is to invite. You have to invite people to join you on this journey. And I think that the best way to explain that to you is to just think of it as sharing and truly just inviting your friends along, just like you would invite someone to, go for a jog in the park with you or go out to lunch or whatever it is. Invite people to be on this journey with you and to experience it with you, and do it with them. Plan to do this with them. Like, even if it's not the 21-day fix that you're doing, plan to make your day one the same day one that they're having. Or, if you do have the 21-day fix at home, for the next week, go at it hard. Talk about it. Talk about what you're going to be doing. Go all in so that, you can show your week 1 results and then your week 2 results. And all along the way, you're inviting people to do it with you. So you'll have the people who start out at the beginning of the month with you, or the people who see you on week 3 and are finally like, oh yeah, they're having results. I should do this too. So that's kind of what you want to think about when you're inviting. Today I was talking with someone about scripts. Often as coaches, we say like, what am I going to say when I invite someone? I don't know what to say. I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Do you have a script I can follow? And to be honest with you, I have never been one that has been big on scripts. The only time that I've ever really used a script is if I have been deep in conversation with someone and they ask me what a challenge group is, and I've given them enough, I've breadcrumbed enough information that I feel like I can give them a lowdown of this is what the group is, here's what to expect. I will, like in the past, I have copied and pasted. But to be honest, at this point, I just, it's like, for me in college, I used to do public speaking a lot. And so you would, when you were giving a speech, you would hope that you would go into your, speech well rehearsed enough that you weren't staring down at your index cards, right? And that's kind of the same way I want you to think about your scripts. You don't want to be copying and pasting. You don't want to be taking my script or, Melanie Mitro's script or, Kathleen's script or Kim's script or whatever they would say and copying and pasting it and shooting it off to your friends. Because here's what's going to happen. They're going to read it and it's not going to sound like you. I tell you guys all the time, like obviously my background is in teaching. And when I would read my students' papers, whether they were first graders or eighth graders, I could kind of know whose was whose because of what it sounded like, their voice. And if you're a teacher, you understand what I mean by voice. But basically your voice is what you sound like, the things that you would typically say. So if you send out a script that is not written by you, your friends are going to pick up on it and they're not going to respond. I literally have had coaches send me their scripts and I stop and I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't even, like, you wouldn't say this. You wouldn't say this in conversation. Why are you sending this off to someone? I say all the time, this business is built on relationships. And if you start out your relationship fake, where is it going to go? So think about that. And that doesn't mean that you can't look at scripts for inspiration. And it certainly doesn't mean that you can't create scripts of your own that you have legitimately used and written that sound like something you would say. But just don't go and find a script somewhere and copy and paste it and use it as your own. I know that, for those of you who are using Teamzy, I guess Teamzy has some scripts out there, but I have to tell you, if it doesn't matter how successful Teamzy is for people, if you just take Teamzy's script and copy and paste it, it's not going to sound like you, 9 times out of 10. So I want to give you just a couple of examples of what I mean. Just bear with me one second. I'm pulling them up. Let's see. Sorry. Okay. It's not on there. So I'm sorry. I promise you this is worth the 2-second wait that I'm making you wait. Hold on. I just want to pull up so that you guys can kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. And if you ever share something with me and I say to you like, oh, don't use that, please don't take it personally. I'm not saying it to like tell you you're wrong or you stink at this. I'm just telling you from experience because I have sent out bad invites. I have played around with a lot of different things and I'm just speaking from experience as to what has worked for me in my niche market. So here we go. First thing is I want to tell you this because as a coach, whether you're brand new or whatever, we get excited. And you have to realize that not everybody shares our excitement from right out of the gate, right? Eventually they will, but they don't always right away. So don't word vomit. Don't start talking to someone and get so excited about how awesome our groups are and how awesome the 21-day fix is or how awesome in Max 30 is or whatever, and just start like, you want to listen to them. You want to ask them questions. You want to find out what their goals are before you start telling them what you think would work for them. So you want to ask more questions than you give solutions until they ask for it. And you want to breadcrumb, just little bits of information, little bits of information, little bits of information. If you send out just like a paragraph long invite before you've even spoken to someone, chances are they're not going to respond to you because they're going to be a little bit overwhelmed. So I'm going to give you an example of one that someone sent to me today that I did direct them, that I would advise them to kind of tweak it a little bit to sound a little bit more like themselves. So here it is. Hey, how are you? I'm reaching out to my family and friends to let you know about something that's been working for me. I'm sure you've seen my posts about my fitness journey. My progress in these groups in my group has been life-changing and in a way that is sustainable. Because fitness and nutrition changes lives, I want to continue to pay it forward and find more people to help. We work out at home and our accountability group is online so people can participate from anywhere. Our next 21-day fitness and nutrition challenge group is kicking off soon. I'm looking for 5 people to get started with me on their fitness journey. We use proven workouts, have a dialed-in nutrition, and our group for support and accountability. Would you happen to know anyone who's considering changing their health this year and needs some support and tools? I would love to help them and support them. Thanks. So while I think that the message is solid, I think that it's a good, intention. I think that, and maybe I'm wrong, but for me, if I read that, I think it would be too much. It would be overwhelming, and I would probably not have a chance to digest it all when I'm busy and on the go. And I think I would just push it to the side. I think that it was just too much information at once. Like I said, it was good information, but it was just too much information. So I would kind of, first of all, make it a little bit more personal. Start out with a conversation and start to engage people, and then kind of breadcrumb that information. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Now I'm going to share with you also a couple others that I think you could do alternatively. So if you were to send something longer, again, you could just breadcrumb. So you could say something like, hey, how are you? I'm not sure if you know this already, but I run online health and fitness groups that are super fun, motivating, where we focus on getting healthy and fit and truly making it a lifestyle. Not sure if this is something you'd be interested in, but I wanted to ask just in case. No pressure, but if you'd like more info, just let me know. So a little bit shorter and a little bit more personal. And then this is one that Kim shared with me the other night. And she, one of the things, like I said, was forming. So you want to make sure that when you are talking with people, you start conversations with them before you just jump right into an invite. That's what works for me personally. I think that it's uncomfortable to just send out a cold invite. It's not really my style. I like to form a relationship first. But so once she has that relationship formed, one of the things she says is, oh, by the way, and this is if you're a mom, Dan, sorry. But, oh, by the way, I'm reaching out to all the mamas in my life to see if you want to join in on my accountability group. I know time is precious, but I know how important it was for me to find some me time too. Would you be interested in something like this? So the thing that I love about Kim's is that she makes it really personal, reaching out to the mamas in her life to join an accountability group. She already shoots down their objection of time, brings it back and relates it to her. I know time is precious, but I know how important it was for me to find some me time. And then just ends it with, is this something would you be interested in something like this? So the person doesn't have all of the information left, but they know that they're going to be given accountability. They know that they are going to, be given some me time. And she's just asking if it's something they'd be interested in. No pressure, no nothing. So I really like that one that she shared with me. And, there are countless others, but again, I think the lesson here that I'm really trying to push forward to you guys is make it something you would say. And I love to use the Facebook Messenger voice, thing because, sorry, there's like a fly. These flies are out of control. I have super ADD and there's a fly on my computer and it's totally distracting me. So the, yep, it's gone. What was I thinking? What was I saying? Anyway, the voice messenger app. So I like to use that because I wouldn't sit and read from a script. I would just talk. Like this morning I was driving to work and I was catching up on my voice messages. And a girl was asking me about Shakeology. And I just spoke off the cuff, why do I love it? And, I was able to do that. And I think that by doing it through the voice memo on the messenger, I was able to really convey my excitement and my belief in the product. And again, it was just real and it was my opinions and it wasn't any scientific findings. It was just, I drink it. Here's how it makes me feel. This is why I do it. This is what it's got, in it. And I think you'd love it too. And like I said, I just did it really quickly off the cuff based on my own experience. You guys, you are all coaches because you've had some kind of experience in this, industry, if you will. And I don't mean to say that in a way that sounds really official, but I mean that you've either been a challenger and gotten results, you've experienced the products in some way, or you are already into health and fitness and you know what it feels like to be coached or to help others. So speak from that. We are not experts. We are not salespeople. We are just people who've been through it and are there to guide people through their journey as well. So keep that in mind and don't get so hung up on saying the right things. Just have conversations with people. Just be there to help them. So all that being said, I just want to, like I said, wrap up by talking about what Chelsea Pearson talked about today. And then again, go into that Champions page and watch it. So, when you're thinking about the 21-day fix, and I'm just reading from the notes that I made myself today, she talked about how it's for everyone. It's for people who are busy, who are just starting out, who want to do something low impact, who want to follow a modifier, who are looking for something long term, who are looking for, cleaning up their diet. Like, it's really for everyone. The thing that I thought was really cool was that she was even talking about how, if you're doing the 21-day fix, it's something you can do with your whole entire family, which is so true. Like, you can get your kids involved in the workouts. You can really teach your family how to eat clean. You can excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm like a mess today. So it's really something that's good for everybody. So, when you're thinking about it, again, you want to, if you haven't done the 21-day fix, you want to try it. If you have done it, you want to talk about your results. Before I jumped on the call, I dug back in the archives and shared my first 21-day fix results. I'm now on week 2, but I haven't been so diligent about my nutrition, so I need to really step that up because I want to show people that it works. We are proof of the products, and if we're showing that we're sticking to them and having results, then we're showing people they can do it too. Megan just had amazing results with the 21-day fix, her first round. Jenna is on week 2 and she's having great results. I saw their transformations posted. Like, a lot of you are having really great results. So the other thing is, post those. I have that transformation album on our team page. Post those in there so that we can all use them as well. That would be really helpful. And just commit to following the plan. So think about people that could be interested. Maybe you have previous customers who've done the 21-day fix, but maybe they want to step it up and do the 21-day fix extreme. Maybe you have friends who have bought the 21-day fix on Amazon or on QVC or on an infomercial but don't have a coach. You want to reach out to them if they don't have a coach. And when you're doing that, you want to make sure that they truly are not working with a coach. Megan, I know you posted today about there were some people who don't have coaches. And so, if they're legitimately not working with a coach, they can absolutely switch to having you as their sponsor coach, as their coach. That's totally fine. I mean, you never want to go and say, hey, you should work with me and be in my group instead. But if you're talking with someone and you always want to say to them, well, are you currently working with a coach? Do you have a coach you're working with? Are they running any groups? And if not, and if they're truly not getting any support, then you absolutely can take them in. One of the things, and she shared a script, and again, I'm going to post this in our page too, her notes from her call today. She said, hey, do you have a coach? I don't want to step on anyone's toes, and it's important to me to respect other coaches in the network, but if you don't have one, I would love to adopt you. You want to think about, just don't leave anyone out. Like, honestly, look at your friends, look at your family, and make some lists. Like I said, I'm going to listen to her call again, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to make lists. Like, people who've done the 21-day fix, people who, have been in previous challenge groups, people who are talking about, being frustrated with themselves on their wall. I'm going to make a list of all of my prospect people, all the people that I've spoken with in the past that maybe have wanted to do the 21-day fix, but didn't want to commit, and now it's on sale, so they're going to want to. All of my posts right now are geared towards, me wanting to get back on track, me making healthy choices that are easy. Then also, obviously, coaching and what it's doing for me. But if you go to my Facebook wall, hopefully you'll get a feel for that, so that I'm just constantly sharing. I'm constantly trying to get people to want what I have and want what I'm doing. And not in a way that, like, that sounds almost like I'm bragging, and I'm not. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that I want people to join me on this journey. I want people to feel as good as I feel and to really transform their lives the way that I have, physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. So I share that. I share that as much as possible, because when I do that, it makes my job easier, because I don't necessarily have to reach out to as many people, because they see what I'm doing and they come to me. I think about, too, the person that I was when I first started 2 years ago. I was a new mom. I was needing to lose weight. I was low on energy. I was forgetting to eat. I was eating the wrong things. I was, literally eating out of a jar of peanut butter because I was busy and it was there. And in between, my newborn, I could eat that. And because I didn't realize I shouldn't. I would get a bag of nuts because nuts are healthy and I would eat the whole thing. No. Then the blue container came along and my world was crushed. But I think about her. I think about that person. I think about what she needed. And that's what I speak to when I speak. I do a lot of live broadcasts. I do a lot of posts. If you go to my Facebook page, hopefully that gives you some, inspiration. But really just, keep it real. Think about this program. If you don't already own the 21-Day Fix, make sure that you, really plug into those of us who have done it. Also, if you log on to Beachbody On Demand, you can do the preview workouts. There are a few of them that are on there. You can do a couple just so that you have an idea of what it is. Just do your research. Just, if you Google, you're going to find all the information in the world that you want on the 21-Day Fix. If you go into your Coach Online office and go to My Business, My Tools, Product Tools, you can pull up the 21-Day Fix and get all the information that you want on that program, so that, again, the more educated you are on that product, the easier it is for you to speak in a very genuine way. And the easier it is for you to think about the people in your life and in your network who would benefit from this program. And I truly feel like so many people, if not everyone, would benefit from this program. So keep that in mind. Realize that we've got this amazing tool that we are just given the opportunity to share. And in turn, we're rewarded for doing that. And just keep it that simple. Everyone, your goal, regardless of where you are in your business, your goal this first month or this month coming up should be to hit Success Club. And just help as many people as you possibly can and get them results. If you are getting results yourself and you are inviting people to join you and they're getting results, you're going to be successful. You're going to be fulfilled. And it's only going to get better from there. So hopefully that was helpful. I will open it up for anyone who has anything to add or has any questions. If you guys have any, ideas for marketing this that I didn't already talk about, again, put your own spin on it. Maybe it's that, you're a busy person, so you need something quick. Maybe it's that your nutrition's a mess and you need to reel it in. Whatever it may be, just think about that and use that to be consistent in your posts and the way that you invite. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have anything to add, just either type it in the chat or unmute yourself. Anyone?
I really don't have much to say, but I'll just talk because no one else is talking.
I was going to call you out.
I've noticed that with the programs that are on sale, especially last month, we had Size and Insanity Max 30, and a lot of the people I was reaching out to, neither of those programs fit for them. And so I had to figure out a way to really get them to buy into the 21-Day Fix. Now we have now that it is on sale, it's extra incentive. But like you were just saying, the nutrition aspect of it has been what most of my people are getting drawn towards that program. I actually had one girl today reach out to me, and before she even asked me any further questions, she told me that I was a lunatic for working out at 5 a.m. and that I was ridiculous for posting as much as I do. But she wanted to see results. And she made me promise that I would never add her to a Facebook group or tell anyone that she was going to buy from me. And when she hates working out. So I was like, all right, well, how are we going to figure this out? So the best program for her was that 21-Day Fix because of that nutrition aspect. So I think I'm going to really be pushing that with the coming month that's on sale and really pushing home with that. So, and like you said, I feel like a lot of the invites, just keeping it short and sweet, because in the beginning I was just getting totally lost in the details of it. And I just try to end with a question and answer their questions and get to the point kind of quick while building that relationship. So, and be persistent, because a couple months ago I was losing customers to other people who were following up and I wasn't. And then this month I followed up, and like you said, I hit SC 21, which is ridiculous. I don't know how I did it, but it happened. And now I feel like I have to step up to that every month. So here we go.
You are awesome. And yeah, you know what? That's a really good point too. I was talking with someone today who already has like a pretty solid gym routine in place. And I was suggesting to her the 21-day fix just because I feel like, first of all, for $140, she's going to get her Shakeology, and she's going to get these workouts that she can throw in when she wants to. But more importantly, she's going to get that support from the nutrition program, which everyone can benefit from. Because even people who, feel like they know a lot about nutrition, they're usually going about it the wrong way. And like I said, it's just easy. It's like,
it's convenient.
Right.
And that's why it works. It's convenient.
Yeah, seriously. And I don't know if you guys listened to the National Wake Up Call from Monday, but Autumn was on and she talked about the 21-day fix, and it was really good to hear from her. Because she just kind of tells it how it is. But she was talking about how, like I said, we live in a society where people feel like they need to starve themselves and eliminate foods and this and that and the other thing. And even people who get on the 21-day fix, just like my friend, they feel like if they skip a yellow container or don't eat all their containers in a day, they feel like they're going to lose weight faster. And it's totally the opposite of what's going to really happen. Like, your body needs nutrition. Your body needs fuel. And it's like, seriously, I can truly relate to that. And that's what I talk about, because I know that I'm not the only person. Chances are, if you had habits where your health and nutrition were concerned, people that are your, age, if not everyone, has gone through them. Like, I can remember feeling like almost a sense of pride, like, oh, I haven't eaten yet today. And like having bragging rights. I don't know if and I know I'm not the only one, so I do feel really weird saying that, but I know like friends would say it, like, oh, I haven't eaten anything yet today. And you'd be like, oh my God, he's so skinny, which is ridiculous. But like, people have those thoughts. Like, it's true. So we have, like, I just feel when you think of it that way, like, you almost feel like you have like a responsibility to share this, because people need to know, like, you can eat. It's okay. It's a good thing. So anyway, Kim, you are a rock star. Any tips that you have to share with us would be awesome. And I hope you don't mind me sharing that script tonight. That was really good though. So
no, that's great.
All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah. So going back to what I was saying about, if someone, let's say someone has a coach and they're just not like, they're not clicking with them, or their coach isn't running groups or whatever it is, I want to preface it by saying you don't ever want to coach poach. Like, you don't ever want to go and say like, hey, join me because my groups are better, or hey, join me because I'll give you this. But if someone truly doesn't click with someone, then yeah, you can say to them, hey, you know what, you can sign up as a coach, with me as your coach. What they can do, two things. One thing they can do is create a new email address and, create a new account with a new email address and use you. Or they can contact Beachbody. And it used to be that they would just email Beachbody, but now, oh gosh, there's a form for it. Let me see, because I want to just tell you this before I get off of here. Let's see. Coach Switch. So just so you guys know, I use the FAQ for everything. If you don't know what that is, if you log into your Coach Online office and scroll all the way down, it says FAQ, and it's basically like Google for coaches within the back office. So I just put in Coach Switch, and it says customer coach change, new coach requesting. Let's see if this is it. How can a coach claim customers that incorrectly signed up under a different coach? Yeah, so the coach should, a customer.
You can do a live chat, and it takes 2 seconds with it.
Okay. So they can do a live chat, or you can do the live chat?
They have to do the live chat.
Okay.
And they just need your name and your coach ID or email.
All right, cool. So maybe if you can even post that, Kim, in the team page, just so we know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. All right, guys, I think that's everyone's questions. Are we good? Are we pumped up? May was an amazing month, so I'm super excited to see where you guys are at. Again, if you are a new coach, tomorrow night at 9, I know I don't want to steal all of your time, but tomorrow night at 9, I'm going to do a getting started right call with you guys just to kind of go through the back office basics and some of those basic things for getting started so that you guys feel connected and supported in the best way possible. So hopefully that was helpful, and I will talk to you guys all later. Have a great night.